trigger. Just thought it was somebody that they'd used. Like the same model for somebody else, you know? I don't know. Oh, she's doing the glove. Alright, chick, let's fucking go.
Discount Podcast.
Anywho, let's go see where we can go from here. So, Darkling Vortex, thank you for joining us. How was your Friday? How, I know Steve started a new role in work, which is very cool. How has everybody else's Friday been? Mine was really good well, I say really good. It was okay. Up until just now. And now I'm realizing that my head may be a little bit more fried than I thought. But hey, it might make for a really funny stream. I hope so. It's already kind of funny. We already fought people up here and they were a really low level. So I'm a little, you know, I don't want to fight them again because I feel like that was mean. Just finished streaming after 2 weeks of absence. Amazing. What did you stream? What did you play? We have to catch one of your streams one of these days. It's really hard to catch streams because we're either always streaming or we're like just out all the time. But we definitely need to. Just feel like I was fixing problems all day and then I came and created more problems for you. I'm so sorry. Judgment. Cool. I've never played Judgment. Do you recommend Judgment? What kind of game is it? Okay. Hello, Clarice. I love that we called it Clarice just because Hello, Clarice is so good. That's it. You've decided to face the Pokemon League. The final test, you must become to become a champion. You must face to become a champion. Oh my God. It's held here in this building. Her hair is just crazy. It's the game we discussed on the podcast. Oh, that Judgment. Okay. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Clarice. I look forward to meeting you again soon. Okay. Oh my God, who are you? You're not Daddy too, Rose, so I have nothing to say to you unless I have to speak to you. Are we ready for the champion assessment? What do I have to do for a champion's assessment? Do I have to take a test? I didn't revise. Interview room? No, I never had to do a job interview when I faced Elite Fours from Gen 1 and Gen 2, and I faced a lot of those. Who are you? Who are you? I feel like this is a setup. Maybe I've been playing Control for too... Why did I just glide alongside this? Why am I taking an interview? It's right, gut. That tells me nothing. Why is this woman interviewing me? Excuse me? I've just battled 8 gym bosses. I don't like this. Don't remember. I've done this for weeks. I'm gonna pick that one. Oh my god. Does anyone remember the answer to this? Who was the gym leader in that gym? Because I don't remember. Oh my god. Steven. Oh my god, what was it called? It was the one beginning with L. It looks like Leviticus, but it's not. Levincia, that's it. Someone help, someone Google, for the love of God. Yono. Okay. I don't even remember if we did have trouble with Yono. Is that it? Can I go now? Oh my fucking god. What? What? My god, I have a really bad, like, memory. Anybody know what type of Pokemon he used? Steven, you save my life every time. Every time. Every goddamn time. Can I go now? I had the grass cat. I feel like I'm like, I don't know, man. If I fail on an opinion about my ambitions, I'm gonna flip this fucker's desk. Yes? Why would I say no? Imagine if you have to say no and she's like, well, fuck you. I do not understand. The first part, let's hope the second part is just battling them. Why do they need to make me go through all this extra shit? I used to just be able to walk in. The security guard would check my badges and be like, all right, babes. I'm here to fight. I'm here to fight. Let me fight. Darren, that's what I'm saying. Imagine you said no, like you said yes, and they were like, well, this is actually a slaughterhouse. Like, fuck you. I'm gonna take your Pokemon for food now. Who's gonna say no? Fucking loser. Rightio then. Here we fucking go, lads. Let me just check that I've got everything I need. I've got potions, I've got super potions, I've got hyper potions, I've got max potions, I've got revives. I got full heals. I got shit coming out my butt. I got shit coming out my butt. I just said that. I've got shit coming out my butt. Good. And we move. We move on swiftly. This is so much more fun when you can hear, guys. It's ominous, but it's a bop. Oh, it's here again. It's Rika with you know. The Elite Four is an abattoir and pizza finally gets away. Oh, it is Rika! I just thought it was somebody that they'd used. Like the same model for somebody else, you know? I don't know. Oh, she's doing the glove. Alright, chick, let's fucking go. Maybe not the fire Pokemon, first and foremost. Okay. We are immediately going to change this motherfucker out. Apologies. All right. Oh, the apples! The leftover apples! Amazing. We love that. Right, let's seed bomb this bitch. I fucking thought so. Cerys is the public who started the country. She took the super glass. I mean, I said it looked like her. I just didn't know. I just didn't know that it was. You know what? We'll keep it for now. Let's see what comes out. That's a cow, Mary. Don't you fall asleep, you weak bitch. No. Eat your apples and be happy. Beat the fucking cow. No, don't fall asleep. We'll just wake you up, alright? Come on, chick. It's not time for a nap, is it? That was a camel. It was not a camel. That was a cow. That was a cow. Ain't no way that was a camel. No. Are you joking? Was that? It looks like a cow. That's a cow. It's if it's camera up, not cower up. Well, it fucking should be cower up. It had 2 volcano homes. Well, I thought it looked like a fucking cow. And it's my stream, so I say it's a fucking cow. Guys, leave it out. If I say it's a cow, it's a cow. Alright? It's a fucking cow. Like the guy's crotch from Island. Oh. Right? Right. We all watched Eurovision with Josh's family, right? And they pointed out to me that the guy from Ireland, he had the biggest, like, moose knuckle ever. Like, the, I need to move this camera again, don't I? Because you guys can't see my health. There we go. All done. But, oh my god. You could, like, straight out see this guy's fucking balls. It was... I really thought that, like, there was, like, not... like an exaggeration or something, like that it couldn't possibly be that bad. It was that bad. It was that fucking bad. They were fucking balls on show. It's Rika's stream now. Yeah. That camera's a mess with that gaff, you silly girl. What are you talking about? Do you want me to put it to the side? Do you want me to put it up? What? Like, be more specific and I'll change it. Yeah, we'll keep you. Let's hyper beam. It protected itself. It protected itself. You know what? I think I want to get you out. Fuck it. Are you gonna tell me what to do with my camera then? Let's do Shadow Ball. God damn! I know what we're gonna do. You missed with the overlay. I clicked the cam thing like you told me to. The cam folder. Alright, if I have to sacrifice pool, looks like I don't have a choice. Yes. Why not? We got loads of revives. We'll figure it out. There we go, I fixed it. What the fuck? Bro. You know what? Let's just get Buffalo Bill back to full health and then we can fucking... Yeah, I don't know why I thought this dude was water. I just thought this dude was water. Okay. Oh, you motherfucker. Stupid protect. Do you know what? I've hated that fucking move, that protect move, since I was a kid. Because it's like, you just get to skip being attacked because you decided to do protect yourself. It's a stupid, stupid move. But yay! We got the first one! Great stuff. Ooh. Guys, I wonder what the second one's gonna be like. I find the Elite Four like so tense. Like I feel exactly like I did when I was a kid. Where like, it's like, oh my god, am I gonna make it through? Steel, okay. So probably Steven, my fairy Pokemon, would be good for this. I can imagine. So I'm gonna have to revive some people while I am fighting. No? Or is Steel really bad for fairy? See, this is the thing. I get confused with the types now. I know that... I know the basics of like Gen 1 and Gen 2, and then all the rest of it came in and I was like, oh my I don't know. Arcanine it is, chick, because he's one of the only people who have fucking full health, but they do let you do the health in between, so that's nice. Let's revive some people and get some healing on the go. And then we can go for it with the steel guy. Steel girl. I just don't know if we're going to make it through this the first time. Which is frustrating because I love to do that. But I just don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about it. You know? I am going to save here as well because I feel like if we save after each one, as I used to do, then it's not so bad. We can always just go back. We don't have to fight the same people over and over again. Yes! Yes! I'm ready, puppy! Oh, she's fucking... What is that? What is that face? That's horrifying. That is like something out of a horror film. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is gonna be Bendy and the Ink Machine all fucking over again. You have a scary little face. Now that's an elephant. Okay? That ain't a cow or a camel. That's an elephant, my friends. In case you didn't know. Alright. Let's do a flame wheel. A flame wheel! Fuck yeah. You sneaky little bugger. Pointy stones. So cruel, so mean. What do you mean you avoided the attack? Flame wheel. Cool whip. Stu, it doesn't have an H in it. All right. Absolutely not. But I will heal the fucker. Actually, fuck it. We're gonna attack first. Oh, I hate Earthquake. What a move. But I hate it. But I hate it so much. Okay. Oh, don't you dare! I knew it! I could feel it! That he wasn't gonna let me do that move. But you will let me do that move. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. It's alright. Let's go for Shadow Ball then. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. All right. Let's just keep doing that and then we can revive Arcanine. in the background. This music is cool. This music is fun. We're both flying. Yeah. Good. Right, poor Raichu, you are going to be the sacrifice. Oh good, I'm a sacrifice. Come on, bud. Let's go, let's go. Yeah! Have that! The Thunder Punch. And we will switch. We will switch because I feel like switching would be good at this point. Look at that majestic bastard. Look at that. Very nice of you to have a little light screen in front of you. But now you did. Should have done something else. Tinkerton. Alright. There's probably so many people who watch me and they're like, she does no defensive moves. What an idiot. And I am an idiot, but I also... I didn't expect him to have a big fucking hammer. I did not expect it. I'm a little, I don't know if anybody who's played the Elite Four on this can help me. I'm a little tentative to use my orb because, I feel like I'll only get to use it once, do you know what I mean? Because you have to charge it, which usually you do at a Pokemon Center, so... I'm a little perplexed as to whether to use that. That's not me, I haven't a clue what the strat is in Pokemon. I don't have a strat. I was probably actually better at strategizing with Pokemon when I was younger and I understood more about like the types and stuff. It recharges between each battle. Well then, we're getting orb. We're gonna get the fucking orb out. Fucking take that, you little bitch. I keep smacking till one of us dies. That's my strategy. I just keep smacking until one of us dies. And he's got a candelabra on his head. I just remember on Pool getting the big penguin and demolishing everyone with it. I don't think I ever played Pool. I think that was one of the ones I missed, actually, Pool. So I don't know what the big penguin is, but I'm here for it. And we got the second one. Yeah! Yeah, buddy. Love that. Love that for us. Okay. Anybody else having a beer or is it just me? I just felt like, I mean, this is not a beer. It just counts as beers, you know, plural. Just figured it's been a stressful week this week. You know what I mean? What can you do? All right. Is she doing the, oh, well. Oh, well. Is that what she just just did. Come on now. You might be 3, but you can't get away with oh woo. Pretty sure you take revenge for me, Squid. Yeah. Right, Mr. Larry. Anybody know what Mr. Larry is, or am I gonna be doing him in the maze? Are you a daddy? No. He's not a daddy. I thought he'd be like Turo. He's not like Turo. He's not daddy. He's just Larry. Flying. Okay. I feel like I can probably leave Arcanine out for a bit, which is nice. Okay. Let's get everybody back to full health. Poppy's built like an android. Oh, I laughed and I tried to heal a fully healed Pokemon. Good stuff. Good. Must admit you missed it as well. I spent about 5 minutes flapping and I got Josh down here on stream to try and sort out my audio issues, and it turns out I just hadn't unmuted the capture card. So that's where my head is at today. Are you ready to face Larry? Come on, Larry. I did make it this far. Excellent. I feel like I'm covered in paper cuts on my fingers for some reason. What have I done today? That's weird. Have you, I mean, how long have you felt like you've had like paper cuts for? That's very strange. La Primera. Ooh. Sexy lady. Since I got them today. I meant, Josh, did you have them in the morning? Did you have them in the afternoon? Like, when did you notice them? I know you got them today. All right, come on. Was it after you did the control picture? All right, baby. Oh. Maybe I should have done some defensive moves. Maybe I should be doing more defensive moves. But that's just not the way I work. I'm all brawn, I'm no brain. Ah, that's true for me in every walk of my life. Okay, so this first Pokemon's quite nice to get, in fairness. But I feel like that means the rest of them may not be so nice. Staraptor? A dinosaur? Jurassic Park. Is Larry Jeff Goldblum? Excuse me, sir? Woo. It's the only defensive move that I do is that I heal halfway through. Oh, he's gonna... I did forget. I've already fought Larry once. Of course I have! Of course I have. What an idiot. Yes, we know Larry. We've met Larry. Let's have a look, yeah. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. Oh! Just dancing. I'm confused, but we're dancing, okay? Let's go. No, don't hurt yourself in confusion, please, for the love of Christ. Oh, good. Half of these new Pokemon are so random. They're pretty random. The moves sometimes are like, why am I being hurt by interpretive dance? I'm a large flame dog. I feel like I should be immune to the powers of interpretive dance. However, the music continues to seem to move me. All right. Louse, can you just stop it with your dancey shit? That was a close call, ladies and gents. That was a close fucking call. All right. Let's swap it out for just a sec. I always used to use Pikachu against flying Pokemon in the olden days. Always kind of worked out okay. Yeah. It's alright, buddy. We got this. Just saw a Pokemon with a move called Last Resort, and now I can think of his Papa wrote. What a song! Oh my god. I remember discovering new metal in like year 6 and just being like, this is who I am now. At the grand age of like 12 years old. Like, I'm in so much pain. I still love new metal though. I can't knock a bit of new metal at any point in the day. So good. Last Resort comes on in an emo club. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my shit. When they used to hammer those tunes on Kerrang. I used to religiously watch Kerrang, man. Like, I knew the music videos off by fucking what the fuck. Excuse fucking you. You know what? You may not be the best, but you've got a high level. So let's use you to fucking buff up fucking Michael Myers, please. But yeah, I used to know the music videos like off by heart and everything. I fucking loved it. Might not be the best, but he's got spirit. You're right. You're right. And that's... Oh my god. This is the one that's gonna fucking take me out, guys. And I didn't save after the last battle like an idiot. I'm just gonna go through all my shit right now until I can get Arcanine back up. Ah! This is what I used to do when I was a kid! Alright, come on, buddy. Right. I was obsessed with Kerrang in like 2001. Me too. Me too. From probably for a long time. I started watching Kerrang back in like 2001, and then it would be like Kerrang, And I think Scuzz was one as well. They used to do like more of the heavy stuff. But Kerrang I was really obsessed with from like 2001 till probably about 2006, 7. Like I just fucking loved it. I would still watch Kerrang now if I had terrestrial. I really would. Scuzz, forgot about that. Yeah, man. Scuzz is the shit. They played some... They were just like a back-to-back fucking Corn channel, though. Like, if you tuned it on, Corn would be on within the next 5 minutes, which I wasn't complaining about, but... You know. Yeah, fuck you, Flamingo! That's what I wanted. Yeah, Corn and Slipknot. Yeah. How many times can you watch the video for Psychosocial? That one. And Freak on a Leash. Those two. Just back to back. Back to back to back to back to back. Who'd have thought with a name like Scuzz? This is why I mostly watched Kerrang, but if I wanted to be really moody, Scuzz was where it was at. You know. Fuck me. We're on number 4! We're on number 4! Guys! What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's him. Of course. I forgot that he was, just give me Top of the Pops too. My sweet summer child. Okay. Right, let's heal these bad boys out. Oh, it's saving anyway, which is nice, okay. Because I feel like this guy is gonna... I just went into boxes. I feel like this guy is going to be fucking hard. I feel like this is going to be really tough. Just because of the, like, foreshadowing that we've had, like, the entire way through where we've met him. And then, you know, he's turned up and we've been okay and kind of friends, but not friends. And I don't know. I just feel like he's going to be, like, a tough guy to battle. He has tough boss hair. Like, he does that thing that all, like, the girls used to do in the 90s where you, like, straighten your hair really bad and then you, like, really flick it out at the ends because, like, that's what people used to do in the 90s. Okay. Here we fucking go. Am I ready? No. I'll never be ready. But... we are back there. We do seem to be circling around to 90s stuff now, yeah. Which, I liked the 90s when I was in it, but it was because I was, a child. I have hair like that. I have split ends. I think my hair is too long and too heavy to pull off that flicky look now. It doesn't keep a lot of style because it's so thick. But I like it, so it's cool. Alrighty, you got the eyes of a lion. Alright, I love a bat. God, I love bats. I shall face you with my full strength. I bet you fucking will, flippy boy. Fuck off! Well, listen, we'll, okay. All right. Good advice. Thank you. Let's do that. Come on, Steve. Steven, you can do it! Fuck, okay. Moon blast! I'll blast you with the moon! Ooh, goddamn! Alright, bitch! You fucked it up, Steven. Okay, in a good way. I will keep that. Good God. I see you've asked her to do that and put yourself in the spotlight because you carried it through this. Steven has carried me through this. I love Pokemon, but I just don't have the knowledge. Like, I wing everything in this game. I wing everything in this game. I will full heal you, but I feel like it's imperative we get some fucking HP in you first. Oh, again. Right, we are. Stop sledge bombing me, twat! Right, have I got anything that is a bit more like... No, it's gonna have to be a hyper potion, but that's okay. Of course you're gonna sludge bomb me again. Let's fucking moon blast this bitch. Like, get out of here, you wanker. This sledge bomb is getting on my tits! Fuck it, let's get you out there. For now. Yes, I didn't need it to be effective. I just needed you to die. Right, let's get... Is this only on Switch? I think so. I think it's only on Switch. Hi Dex TV, by the way. I think it's only on Switch. I don't... Yeah, I don't think it's on anything else. Yes, it is. Okay. How you doing, Dex TV? Thank you for joining us for the first time. Or first time chat, anyway. But it's very nice to see you. Hope you've had a good Friday. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Usually you're not on Twitch anymore. That's fair. I know a lot of people have not been like too impressed with Twitch recently, and you'll have to forgive me because I don't really know why. I don't come on here apart from to stream a lot. I do need to catch more people's streams though, to be fair. Gone to the green site. Remind me again, what is the green site? Someone was talking to me about this a little while back. Oh, it's not letting you say it on here. That's so interesting. They've asterisked it. Wow. Ah, yeah, right, okay. I got you. I won't say it out loud. Just in case. But I get you. How are you? Is it good? I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to, you know, jinx us or whatever, but is it good? Yeah, I get that, Dice TV. I can totally see why that is off-putting. Sure, I want to get Leaf Storm. What do you want to do, my friend? Do that! Okay. Sweet! We got a storm of leaves, my guys. Cool. No, we're going to keep with this lovely baby, Sylveon. Oh. Now, if I saw this Haxorus thing in the street, I wouldn't be trying to catch it. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, fuck no. Oh, but then okay. It's not as scary as it seemed. Because, I'm going to be honest with you, that shit doesn't sit right with me. Baxcalibur? The fuck is a Haxcalibur? You see, I'm in the Elite Four right now, and I don't know shit. Another scary boy. I needed to terra-sterilize, as I always call it. Holy shit, that's cool as fuck. That is cool! Woo! Oh. I feel like that's cheating. That wasn't even your move, Baxcalibur. But you're benefiting from it. Well, thanks for that. Pokemon now turning into a Swarovski ornament. They do look like those. Do you know, like, I haven't seen someone with one of those in their houses for a long time. But they were another thing that were like in the 2000s, late 90s. Oh my god. The sophistication of a Swarovski dolphin. Oh my god. Guys, we did it! We did it! We did it! Elite Four! Dun 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 dun! Whoop 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 whoop! Are you okay? If they come into fashion with a 90s resurgence, I'm going to fill our entire house with Swarovski animals. That and aliens that could get pregnant. Do you know what? I bought into that so hard. I really believed that my alien was going to get pregnant. It didn't. And it wasn't even my alien. It was a friend's alien. Like, I never got one myself. My parents thought it was weird. So I just waited to see if my friends got pregnant. Never got pregnant. Never got pregnant. Those sticky aliens were vile. There were always rumors of them reproducing in this. And my question is, like, how? Like, I realized we were children, so maybe we didn't really know the ins and outs of the birds and the bees, you know? But like that slime was never going to reproduce. It was never going to reproduce, but we thought different. Like, how would it happen? This is going to be, there was always that one kid who had about 20 aliens. Yeah, we had one of those in primary school. And he would be like, I bought the blue one because apparently the blue one can get pregnant with twins. It was like, ooh, but it never did. It's something like that. Yeah, I don't think aliens conform to your human ideals. Yeah, I know, but like, it was plastic. Plastic can't reproduce. Slimy plastic shit can't reproduce. It can't have sex. You know full well that weird kid ended up dating the girl that meowed. We didn't have a girl that meowed, but we had a girl that like fully hissed at people. So one thing I wish they would come back, Beyblade. Beyblade's got actually like banned in Josh's school. Beyblades were never a huge thing in my primary school. It was Pokemon cards for us. Oh, here we go. We're gonna fight my girlfriend! I can't wait to see her. It's been a long time. Banned in my school as a kid ended up biting off a part of his tongue. I didn't know that's why. I thought it was just because you guys were like fucking ripping him so hard that you were hurting yourselves. Bit off a piece of his tongue. Yeah, to be honest with you, Mr. Mio, that's probably the same as ours. Because there were those things around, but like Pokemon cards were so huge in school with me that they just took precedent over everything. And then there were like groups of people who did Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh as well. But Beyblade came close at one point, but I never got into the other two. But there were like pockets of people who got really into it. Pokemon cards got banned as well. Why did Pokemon cards get banned for you? I think the teachers... my school was so small that they were just like, oh, you know, they were just playing card games, so we're happy. And it's Geeta. It's not my girlfriend that we're fighting, by the way. Had a random... I was the scum trader! Josh, can you tell us what the scummiest Pokemon trade you ever did was? Can you remember? Elaborate trades where I would end up far better. Can you give an example? Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Oh, you see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for that. Wow, this was a good place to jump in, wasn't it? Are you going to start doing the ping pong thing with the ping pong balls? You know, very Phoenix Nights. I'm incapable of holding back when it comes to... Oh, Geeta, shut the fuck up. Unless you're going to push a ping pong ball out of your vagina. I don't want to hear it. It's become a bit of a problem, to be honest. Sticky Vicky! Oh, Geeta is Sticky Vicky. Oh my god. Yes. Sticky Vicky. I knew it. I think I managed to do cross-grade change, so I was trading really basic Yu-Gi-Oh cards for good Pokemon. You are evil. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm battling Sticky Vicky in real life. I can't believe that. I feel like I'm in the presence of a celebrity. Incredible. Where is Sticky Vicky at the moment? Is she Benidorm? Is she a Benidorm girl? R.I.P. Alright, let's do this. Her daughter took over a few years back. That's really interesting. Does she still go by Sticky Vicky, or does she go by Sticky something else that rhymes with icky? I hope her daughter doesn't use the same balls. Oh my god. Yeah. I feel like that would be an awful idea, but you never know. Maybe they get sanitized. Yes! Not sure what it show is called, but it's the same place as Sticky Vicky. It is Benidorm, right, that she's at? Do I remember that correctly, that it's Benidorm? Oh, I'm gonna die now. Okay. Oh! Oh, Maya's little baby. Okay. Let's get some fucking health in you, my chick. Maybe we will just not attack for a couple of goes yet. Will you fuck off with your earthquake? Oh, loser. Fuck off, Geeta. Okay. On the topic of 90s stuff, can anyone remember that when Beanie Babies did a really random collectibles like the Princess Diana bear? I don't remember a Princess Diana bear. Diana dies, let's make a bear. I do not remember that at all. The Diana bear? So rare. 20p? Surely not. TY bays with thousands. I remember getting TY bays, but I didn't have many, and I certainly don't remember a fucking Diana bear. I fucking loved a Diana bear. I wouldn't have known anything about it as a kid. I wouldn't have been very aware of it at all, but my cousin bought into Beanie Babies in the 90s. This collection must be worth about £3. Oh, bless him. Some going for 9k upwards. That's crazy. Holy crap, I kind of wish I kept some of mine now. It's that iconic picture of a couple dividing up their Beanie Baby collection. Yes. That's a great picture. Okay, you're gonna be the sacrifice so that I can revive my babies. Sorry, Buffalo Bill. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll have to get another sacrifice. Oh my god, did anybody as well? I don't know, maybe this was a girl thing, right? But how many people had inflatable furniture? Because I was obsessed as a kid at the age of 10 with my inflatable chair. Like, I just thought I was the coolest person on the planet because I had inflatable furniture. Homer Simpson sofa. No inflatables in my house. Not me, but I had bean bags. Yeah, I didn't have a bean bag, but I had a fucking inflatable chair and it was pink and I loved it. Bean bags were the shit. I love a bean bag. Oh, Panda Pops. Oh my god, guys, you are like, I'm reliving my youth here. The blue Panda Pops, Josh hates me for this, but I'm not like a big like fish and chips fan. And I went and got every time I went and got fish and chips, like I would only go because they sold like the proper blue Panda Pops there, and oh my god, that shit was like crack. That shit was like crack. Like, it would send me fucking loopy. Virgin Cola. Oh my god. This is nostalgic as fuck. Dandelion and Burdock. Yeah, my great grandmother had like an obsession with Dandelion and Burdock and Lilt. I had an inflatable giant Darth Maul chain. Now that is fucking 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. That shit right there. I think the chips from fish and chip shops are my favourite, yeah. ...2001 at its peak, that's it, yeah. Slenderman keeps toughing it out, and I'm like... I need to swap you out, because nothing you're doing is affecting this man. I literally just had you here as a sacrifice. I had an inflatable basketball net in my room at one point, doing my best Charles Barkley impression, age 6. Oh my god, an inflatable basketball net. I think I've seen one of those. I can't believe she's still got 3 fucking Pokemon left. It was sort of rubbish. You'd get it from the early learning centre. Oh, okay. When you could go into the corner shop with £2 and come out with a tip-top can of pop, packet of puff crisps, a fried dough and a pick and mix and leave with change. Do you know what? Like, there was a post office down the road from my primary school. And every Friday I would be given money to go there. And I remember going in with like, yeah, maybe like £3 or £4 and thinking like, I can get so much stuff with this. And I did. I went fucking full out. Like it was a good time, man. I miss being able to do that. I used to come out with £2 down the shop, if you know what I mean, yeah? Yep. God, I miss when you could get just loads of stuff for not much money at all. 5-finger discount! I was always too much of a fucking scaredy cat to steal. I was never a stealer. I was too fucking scared. Oops. I'm gonna have to revive some bitches in here. Yes, I am. We had a shop nearby where it was rite of passage to do it. Fair play. I still would have been too much of a pussy. I just know what I'm like, and I just never, ever would have been able to, like, fathom doing it, because I was so scared of getting in trouble as a kid. Like, I did not like confrontation. I did not like being told off. Like, it was not for me. I was such a scaredy cat as a kid. Like, I really thought if I stole, like, if I stole something from a shop, like, the police would throw my ass in jail. Like, if I went in and stole a Freddo, the FBI, man, they'd be after me, okay? That's how I thought as a kid. It mortifies me, but it makes me laugh looking back. I think, like, as kids, though, you just do whatever you want to do. This is such a cool conversation. I love thinking about being a kid. Like, honestly, a friend I've got to aim higher. That's as high as I would have been able to go as a kid, okay? Like, I would never have been able to steal as a kid. I couldn't rollerblade, right, without, like, holding on to a wall. Because I was too afraid of getting hurt. Oh my god, Myers, you were gonna have to put some health on you, boy. You were coming out with a single fruit salad. I was coming out with loads of shit that I paid for. Because I could not, friends, steal. I couldn't do it. I was too scared. I would have been too scared. My best haul was a Swiss roll? Amazing. Fruit salad was the shit, man. Fruit salad was great. I didn't like the... Fruit salad was great, but the black ones was a big no. Oh my god, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Oh my god. Blackjacks. I was never a blackjack fan. Guys, it's over. I lost to fucking Gita. I lost to fucking Gita. I'm gonna have to fight her again. Fuck me. Okay. And the thing is, I actually quite like licorice. I just didn't like blackjack. Oh my god. Right. I need to fight Gita. Again. Licorice is weird. Like, I think with licorice... I don't know, let's buy some more shit. It's just a really weird taste. And I think part of the reason that I didn't like blackjacks and licorice so much is just that it was a weird taste. But then when I went through uni, up until a certain point, which we don't talk about, I really liked sorry, I'm buying things and I'm getting really distracted. I really liked Sambuca. I don't like Sambuca anymore. But that's another story that we're not going to talk about today. I like the bobbly blue and pink ones from the All Sorts. Yeah, I like those. I really do like those. I think it's the British version, but America has made it licorice. I see. Taste of melted rubber! No, I'm pretty sure that that is the correct spelling, actually. But it's a crazy fucking word. It's yeah. Right, let's go and try and fight Gita again then. Fuck this hoe. Sambuca you shouldn't hear of anymore. A vile drink. Evil drink. Horrid drink. They're not gonna make me fight the entire Elite Four again, right? Just because I fucking... Tequila or nothing, yeah. Sambuca can fuck off. Oh my god, the smell of it turns me sick. It is vile. Absolutely vile. And I used to drink that shit non-stop as well. Just like, bleh, ugh, never again. Never again. Welsh is so funny with some words. It is iconic. But... you better just let me go through and see Gita. I'm not fighting these fucking 4 bastards again. Yeah, there she is. It's alright, we're alright, guys. For a minute, I was scared. First I was afraid, I was petrified. I don't drink these days, so I'm way out of loop of what's a cool drink. I don't know what a cool drink is. I don't drink what I don't like anymore. I can't drink gin because it makes me fight. Like, it just makes me really fighty. I love tequila. I love wine. And I could drink vodka and rum till the cows come home, but and whiskey. I like a Jack. Jack Daniels makes me real happy. But there's just certain things that I just cannot drink anymore. Because uni wrecked it for me. And being sick wrecked it for me. And never again. There's traumatic experiences through and through. Terrible. Are you ready for your final test? Yeah. Rum and orange pop is easy. Chef's kiss. Right, let's fucking do it then, shall we? Let's try it again. How many times am I going to lose to this bitch tonight then? Is there anyone that would be better? Alright. Would rather a Dr. Pepper though. Yeah, rum and Dr. Pepper is nice, to be fair. Shut up! Gita! Let me fight! I don't want to talk! I just meant Dr. Pepper on its own. Yeah, Dr. Pepper's great. When I was in sixth form, I made a drink called Jungle Juice, which was something daft like apple sours, amaretto, Dr. Pepper, and cherry coke. It was bizarrely nice. I would drink the shit out of that. That sounds fucking great. And I don't know why. Why does it sound great? I don't know. But I want one. Amaretto and Corona taste like Dr. Pepper. Yes, it do. I hate this fucking avalanche-y little twat. I think, to be honest, anything with amaretto in it, and I'm sold. I love anything to do with amaretto, man. Yeah, Desperados does smell like that. It really does. And it's quite something. I like a Desperados though. You put a little bit of lime in that, I'm ready to go. I forgot to say too earlier on because I was thinking not well at the time. But thank you very, very much to Pen Replays for the follow. Really appreciate it. Now I think I used this guy last time I was with Gambrit. Never good stuff. I don't mind it. I don't mind the Desperados, man. It's not my favorite, but I don't mind it. Oh, why did I pick him? Oh, I can't pick him either. You know what? Fuck it. Come on, Steven. We're going. Never mind. I should have just kept Raichu out. This is a fucking massive mistake. Let's fucking get... Oh, fuck. Whoops. Guys, this is going worse than the first time. Because I'm not concentrating. I'm too busy talking about alcohol and being a 90s baby. But that's okay. We're gonna attack this motherfucker. And then we're gonna heal some people. And we're gonna be okay. All of this 90s thousands is making me feel prehistoric. Do you know what though? Like, it was such a, like, I have such good memories of it. I just love it. I just loved it. I remember like listening to fucking Britney Spears all the time. I used to love Britney Spears, man. We won't talk about it now because she kind of freaks me out a little bit now, unfortunately, but just a good time. Just a fucking good time with the 90s, the thousands. There was a video of a museum the other day that had a PS2 in it. Right, Josh, you've got to stop looking at these museum videos because the one that you showed me that said that there was an alarm clock in there, a digital alarm clock. 90s are the best. Popper tracksuit trousers. Yes. Oh my god, yes! I remember the girls in school used to wear those, and like if you had them, you would be like fucking so cool, like crazy. There's kids that don't even know what a VHS is. Yeah, I teach secondary school kids, and when I told them that I used to listen to Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds on cassette, they were like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, a tape? Do you remember tape? Like, obviously they don't remember tape, but I was like, a tape, my dude? Do you know what a tape is? And they were like, no. I was like, oh. And then I said, well, you know, they moved CDs then. And they were like, yeah, but I've never had a CD. And I was like, you've never had a CD? What's the matter with you? I mean, bearing in mind that these are kids that were born in like 2009, so... Alright, let's keep Gyarados out and then we can get some healing on the go. He can be the sacrifice for today. Because after this, we can get Buffalo Bill out. Fuck this boy up. But then we've got the last Pokemon, and we've got a few revived and ready to go. Blue with orange 3 strips. It was always like the coolest in my primary school if you had like the navy blue with the white 3 stripes. I never did because I wasn't cool. And when I said to my parents, I want these, they were like, no, you're not getting those. I think mostly because my mother hated them. Never had the joggers, no. Never had them. Did want them because the cool girls had them. So. And bear in mind, I went to a school where the maximum amount of people in my entire primary school was 40 people. So I was popular-ish, but never the type of popular that had fucking Adidas Papa joggers. No way. Only discovered superstars in the past few years. Yeah, but they're nice though. And let's be honest, like, I am a full-blown fucking emo adult. Like, I don't really pay too much attention to all that anymore. I used to. One group of bratty, spoiled gits, yeah. In secondary they were, for sure. I was quite lucky in primary school because it was so, it was so small that a lot of the time, like, they just weren't a lot of spoiled kids. There were a couple of girls that were, like, right fucking bitches. But for different reasons. I wouldn't say that they were spoiled. Secondary school though, oh my fucking god, that was a different ball game. That was a culture shock. Normally wearing Jack Wills. Yeah, that was true for my school. If you were wearing, like, Hollister in secondary school, you were very, very, very cool. I actually did have a Hollister hoodie, but it was one that a friend had left over my house. And she was like, oh, you can have it. Like, doesn't fit me anymore. And I was like, okay, alright, bitch. I'll take this off your hands, it's fine. But, like, I had that in uni, so I was late to that trend and all. Our secondary school was worse for it. Went to an all-boys, and all the posh boys had Jack Wills, the best football boots in the in backpack. Hit the Mosher stage in year 6, 7, then transitioned to emo for the rest. Degs TV. I feel like me and you are kindred spirits, my man, because that was me too. That was very much me. I was an emo kid. Yeah. Pretty jeans, yeah. I just lived in anything that was like band merch. I lived in band merch. Guys, I'm gonna lose to this woman again. I can feel it. Like, this is gonna be the rest of the stream is trying to beat this fucking woman. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna risk something here and I'm just gonna fucking hydro pump her. How? Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Like, it doesn't matter what I do. They use Sludge Wave and I'm fucked. Right, let's fucking heal you first. My god, this is hard. This feels like a skill set. Like, the whole Elite Four was kind of tough, but it was alright. And now I've gotten to this woman and it's like there's no fucking reason for it to be this hard. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm dead again. This is insane. There's been no gym leader or anything this hard. And I know this is meant to be like the big boss, but this skill, this is above. Considering the other ones were not that hard, this is tough. This is ridiculous. This is like playing a playthrough of an easy on fucking Resi 7 and then being like, okay, for the last bit, Madhouse, by the way. You gotta do the whole thing. It's fucking bonkers. There was a group of guys who went through this scene phase where they all genuinely acted as if they were off skins. Do you know what? The skins thing? Fucking hell. We used to have like little parties in my friend Evan's shed, and that sounds ridiculous, but he had like a full-blown, like almost like the size of like a huge living room where we would all like go and we'd party and we'd just have a great time basically. But like we really like thought we were skins. Even though like it would never ever happen, do you know what I mean? Like we were too goody two shoes for all that shit, but at the time anyway. But I think skins was like the big thing, wasn't it? Everybody just wanted to be like cool as fuck because they were on skins. I'm gonna sell this shit. I'm never gonna use it. Which may be why I'm losing. Who knows? But I want to buy some more fucking stuff before I go in with that horrible cunt again. The scene movement was really interesting though, because like I feel like the whole aim of the scene movement was to be as outrageous as possible. Like I never really passed into the scene thing. I had a friend who was really into it, and then like I dabbled in it, but nothing crazy. Yeah. But it wasn't it? It was like, you had to be like super outrageous, most ridiculous hair possible. Yeah, just like as much as you could get it to like be like the biggest fringe ever with fucking like animal print in your hair as well, like dyed into your hair, the lowest fucking rise jeans you could get. Need to have some hearts around the raw, yeah. What were those little fucking cartoons as well that were like that said really cringy things like "Raw means I love you" in dinosaur. Blech, it makes me actually sick to think about it. But people used to like build entire like Bebo and MySpace profiles around those little cartoons, and they were just the fucking weirdest shit. Now, they were like a comic strip, yeah. Yeah, they definitely were like a comic strip. What were some other things that about the... Do you know what was really fun? The music that came around the fucking scene movement was... They were hilarious. Like, I, like... found them on Google, still got awful. And yeah, they were cringy then, they're cringy now. But I saw a video that was like... This is like the hardest line in any song, and like a couple of the big people around the scene movement was like 303, and that fucking line of if your boyfriend's got beef, I'm a vegetarian and I'm not fucking scared of him, and like how hard people went for that line. I just wanted to come to the shop, by the way, because I thought maybe because it's outside the venue, they might you know, give me something different, but they didn't. I had a soft spot for Hello Goodbye. At that point, I used to really like Hello Goodbye. I used to think they were the cutest band ever, and they were very scene movement with Hello Goodbye. There was a song they did called Baby It's Fact, and I just thought it was like the cutest, prettiest little song ever. But obviously Here in Your Arms is the banger. The banger. But yeah, I went through a Hello Goodbye phase. I went through a Cute Is What We Aim For phase as well. I went to see them live. That first album they did still really good, actually, to be fair. But I had a big Cute Is What We Aim For phase. Didn't listen to them after the first album. Met them though. Super nice guys. Really, really sweet. And really just looked after me and my friend really well, and her dad, who they were like they got really friendly with by the end of the gig. It was great. Klaxons were weirdly popular. Now, they weren't when I was like with the group of people that I was with, but I think Josh was into the Klaxons. Correct me if I'm wrong, Josh. I'm sick of fighting this woman. Funeral for a Friend were good too, still are, and Welsh too, I think. Yes. A fun fact for you, I used to be in a band. I used to sing in a band with the guitarist Chris Roberts. His niece was our drummer. And I've met Chris quite a few times. And he's just a fucking legend, mate. He's just the nicest guy ever. And yeah. Enter Shikari! That's the fucker. I loved Enter Shikari. Oh my god. Sorry You're Not a Winner. Mothership. Oh my god. Johnny Sniper. Oh my god. Enter Shikari were fucking class. I loved Enter Shikari. What a blast from the past. I'm gonna put them on a fucking playlist. Brilliant. Did anybody else listen to like The Used? They did an album called In Love and Death, which was awesome. It was such a good album. And Shikari were fucking class. Oh my god, I can't believe I like briefly forgot about them for a second. One of my friends in high school used to go absolutely crazy when we played them at house parties. Was I the friend? there was such a huge crossover between emo and scene. Like, I don't think a lot of the time you can fully differentiate between them. Yumi at 6, yeah. I used to date a guy who was like really into Yumi at 6. I liked a couple of their songs, but apparently the lead singer is a fucking prick. Don't quote me on that. I've never met him. My ex met him and was, well, I say my ex, it wasn't really my ex, it was like a guy that I was with for like a tiny amount of time, but he was like, oh, you know, he's just not a very nice guy. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, if it helps, I met Ian Watkins and I didn't think he was very nice either, so, you know. Kids in glass houses hang out with Barfly back in the day. Yeah, yeah. I'm friendly. I speak to him quite a lot. Sean Smith from The Blackout. What a legend of a guy. So nice. If you guys haven't heard of The Blackout, they're fucking class. And they've recently reunited as well. And Sean is buzzing about it. So, if you haven't checked them out, check them out. The first EP is fucking great. All of this stuff is great, but the first EP was chef's kiss for nostalgia. And I know Kids in Glass Houses and The Blackout used to, you know, do stuff with each other a lot. Used to really like Kids in Glass Houses, to be fair. Ian Watkins, yes! He was a fucking weirdo when I met him. And it turns out I was right. He is fucking awful. Attack Attack, yes! Attack Attack were great. The Attack Attack came from a band, if it's the one that I am thinking of anyway, also used to be a band called Dopamine. And they were a very good band too. Where do Bring Me the Horizon and Paramore come in? So Bring Me the Horizon started off, I would say, as a metalcore band, but they were also kind of a scene band as well, because they were very, very heavy to begin with. They were almost like bordering on like mathcore metal. Like it was fucking real heavy, real deathcore stuff. And because of that, in the scene movement, it was really trendy to like them because they were so heavy. And I think in the scene movement especially, it was like, oh, if you like them, you're fucking hardcore, right? Their first album was fucking good. I love all their albums. I'm a huge Bring Me the Horizon fan. I absolutely love them. But then as Bring Me the Horizon have moved on through the years, their style has changed. You know, their style of music has changed. They've experimented. I would say their genre literally depends on what album they bring out, which is part of the reason why I really like them. Paramore, I would say, again, nowadays, I would say they lean actually more indie than anything, but they used to be an emo band. Like, I would have said they were emo. Used to be obsessed with a band called Arsonists Get All the Girls. I've not heard of them. South Wales sounds like it was ace back then. I used to be in bands in South Wales at the time that the music scene in South Wales was really thriving. And I can tell you now, I would absolutely do it again in a heartbeat. It was so, so good, but I'd have to go back to that exact time period because it was just insane. It was so good. Like, when you were playing a gig and you had people from, like, Kids in Glass Houses turn up, and, like, you had people from The Blackout turn up, and, like, it was crazy. You just felt like you were, like, on top of the world, man. It was nuts. Some reason I like Don Broco. Don Broco are great. They're a really good band. I really like at the moment Bad Omens. What a fucking band. They're so good. Like, so, so good. What a great band. In my head, scene music is Metro Station. Listen, Shake It by Metro Station was the fucking emo anthem. Not an emo anthem, scene anthem. That was a scene kid anthem, that fucking... Were you in a label signed band? No, we had several labels reach out to us, and it was... The best way that I can put it is that it was always just the worst timing. So we went through various lineup changes because of different issues. Nothing that was like argument related or whatever, just like people went off to uni, people did this, people did that. And every time someone left the band and we were trying to replace them, someone would come in and be like, hey, we want to sign you. Like we were gonna get an interview in Kerrang, yeah, we were set up to do it, and then we had a lineup change that just fucking changed everything. And we didn't do it because we were like, this is the band that you wanted us to be. Like the band that you thought you were going to get is not the band that we're going to be anymore because these two crucial members have left. So it was just awful timing all around. It never worked out. But it was great fun. It was so much fun. And I was really young when we did this as well. Like, remember, we're talking like when we were getting label interest, when we were getting Kerrang interest and stuff, I could have been anywhere between the fucking age of like 16 and 18. Like, I was a baby. This is a long time ago. Bad Omens, Exit Wounds, great song. But I think my favorite Bad Omens song is The Death of Peace of Mind right now. But I also really love Concrete Jungle. And I absolutely love Nowhere to Go as well. Just bloody brilliant. They're such a good band. I finally got the pleasure to see Alexis on Fire last year. Oh my god. Legend. I really like Alexis on Fire. They're great. I don't have as much experience with them as I would love to though. And we used to do an Alexis on Fire cover and it was really hard to sing because it was really low for me. But I used to love doing it. I can't remember what the name of the fucking song is now. It starts off with the like really iconic drums though. I'm sure you probably know what I'm talking about, but that doesn't help. But when I say like iconic drums, I'm thinking of one particular song. I can't remember. But anyway, we fucking beat Geeta while I was talking. It was the power of the emo and the scene bands, like just bringing me through. If we're talking about real emo bands, though, like, listen, my favorite band of all time is My Chemical Romance. So, like, I am a true fucking emo kid. Like, My Chemical Romance and Bring Me the Horizon are my top two bands in the universe. So, yes. And there's a bunch of other bands that I've just remembered from, like, when I was, like, a real emo kid that I've just popped into my head now. I haven't, like, listened to them in ages, so it'd be interesting to... You just found me on YouTube. Don't listen to that shit. Don't listen to me singing when I was a teenager, because I wasn't good when I was a teenager. Geeta does have scene here. Dallas Green and the guitarist solo stuff is awesome. City in Colour. City in Colour, beautiful. So lovely. Love City in Colour. I also love... oh my gosh, I've forgotten the name now. Circa Survive. How did I forget them? I love Circa Survive. If you guys haven't heard of Circa Survive, they have a few songs which are fucking brilliant. I really recommend things like Get Out is a great song. In Fear and Faith, beautiful song. And I also used to really like a band called Chiodos as well. I don't know if that's actually how you say it. I've just always called them Chiodos because that's phonetically how it sounds. And I remember getting into them and because a boy, were like, I really like this band. And I was like, okay. And then I turned out to really like them. So thank you to that dude. If you have a chance, have a listen to Electric Callboy, Hyper, We Got the Moves. Oh, Electric Callboy. Okay. I will definitely actually, like, if Josh, you could write down the name of that, I would be really grateful. Because I will check that out. I'm always like, I listen to the same things as I did back in 2006, okay? Predominantly. I try and remember Electric Callboy. But I do like now and again like hear new bands through things like TikTok and Instagram and stuff, and I will go and check them out. So I'll definitely check that out. That's how I found Bad Omens. I found The Death of Peace of Mind on someone's TikTok, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because, yeah, I mean, if you know that song, you fucking know why I looked it up. But it also, like, they just turned out to be a really, really good band, so I'm really glad I discovered them. Sleep Token is another one I've started getting into. I only know, like, a couple of songs by them, but they're really good. Going to see Electric Callboy in Cardiff in October. Oh, cool. Where are they playing? Are they playing like a big venue, a small venue? What are they up to? I became a champion. Cardiff Uni. I fucking love Cardiff Uni. My first Cardiff Uni. This is proper emo. My first Cardiff Uni gig was Story of the Year. I don't know if you guys have heard of Story of the Year. They're a band, I think they're from Pittsburgh. They were quite big in the emo scene. They were on everyone's MySpace profile for a while. They did like Until the Day I Die, Anthem of Our Dying Day. That was my MySpace profile song for a long time. And they played in Cardiff Uni, they played in the hall, and oh my god, I had the best time. And they're another band that fucking looked out for me, because we were waiting outside, and my friend's dad picking us up got stuck in traffic, and they literally waited with us outside until her dad turned up. And they were lovely. I think, are they Pittsburgh or are they Canadian? I know very different things, but they were one of those. And yeah, they were fucking great. They were really, really lovely people. I never even had a MySpace. Josh, you missed out on a whole movement. Cardiff Uni is a great venue. Scene, Bleed From Within, Solosis. Kill Switch. Oh my god. Right. So, listen. I'm just going to put this down for a second. One of the best things I've ever seen in my life. I went in 2006 to the Taste of Chaos tour in Cardiff CIA, and it was the year that they had Killswitch Engage and Howard Jones was the singer. The Used, Funeral for a Friend, and they had like, I think the Blackout were there, like some smaller bands, but then these really, like, the headliners were Funeral for a Friend, The Used, and Killswitch. So I was a huge fan of Funeral for a Friend and The Used, and I knew a bit about Killswitch. Like, I knew the Holy Diver cover. I knew I knew a few songs by them, like the big ones, and I have never experienced the floor shake like it did when Howard Jones started singing that night. Like, his voice and the caliber of his voice and the depth of his voice and how loud everything was, it was insane. And my little 15-year-old brain was like, and then they played Holy Diver and I lost it. It was wonderful, and good on Howard Jones, my man. Like, what a guy. He's got a great, powerful voice. He's so good. He's such a good vocalist. I'm really sad that he doesn't do anything anymore, because his voice is like, whoa, insane. And live, my god. And I mean, I love The Used, but Burt McCracken following that, it was like, honey, it ain't happening. But the song they did together is fantastic. But Jesse's Beast. Controversial. I've not actually heard any Killswitch Engage with Jesse in it. So recommend me a couple of songs and I will, I'll have a look, because I'd be really interested, actually. Cerys is so caught up in Howard that she forgot the game. I'm so caught up in the emo, like, I don't get to talk about this shit with other people who were in the emo movement. And I say emo movement, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't get to talk about this shit with people very often, because a lot of my friends, like, they were like right there with me. So it's like, it's fun to reminisce, but also they were there, so they know. But I don't get to talk to people outside my friendship group about it, so it's nice to like talk to other people who like know these bands, or like we can talk about it. It's fun. I'm really passionate about it. Every time, yeah, but we talk about it with friends, so they were there, but like it's nice to talk to new people about it because I learn new things about it, and I learn new bands and I learn new songs and stuff instead of the all the same whole thing all along, you know. My Last Serenade, yes, so good, so fucking good, like just yes. My Last Serenade, I know, is that Jessie? Is that Jessie? Jessie was the original. So I've heard Jessie. Okay. For some reason, I thought Jessie was the newer one. But if Jessie's the original, then yeah, I know Jessie quite well. Not personally. But yeah, you're right. He's fucking class. You are right. I don't know if he's better than Howard. I think I've got a special place in my heart for Howard because of the live thing. Just like, I'm not being funny, I know it's not emo, but I saw Beyonce on Wednesday, right? And I will never let anyone disrespect Beyonce again. What the fuck, man? I was never like a huge Beyonce fan. Like, I liked a couple of her albums. I was obsessed with the Lemonade album for a while. But since seeing it live, I've got like a whole new respect for that woman. Fuck me. Josh is that GTA meme shit. He hears me talk about this all the fucking time. I'm so sorry. Jesse was in the band before. He's back in now. I see. I haven't heard any of the new stuff, see? So I don't know. But if he's back in it, then amazing. Because I thought he was great the first time around. So I'll check it out. If you've got any recommendations of new stuff, check on my way. I'll definitely give them a go. Anyway, Leah, out behind your house. Let's be creepy. Disarm the Descent album is mega amazing. I'll get that up for sure. To be fair, I bet Beyonce was mental. I swear to fucking God, right? This woman came out at probably about 7:45 and she did not stop singing. And I mean, note perfect. She was dancing. There was so much stuff going on. She started at about 7:45. She did not stop singing until 10 to 11. And she did not miss a fucking note. I have never, ever seen someone with vocal control like that in my life. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I can safely say, even above all the emo bands I've seen, which I feel awfully guilty about because obviously I saw My Chemical Romance last year and they're the loves of my life. But that was the best concert I have ever been to in my life. I will never let anybody say a bad word about Beyonce again. Never. Okay, I should probably pay attention to the game at this point, but I've become very excited about this topic. Over Gambino. Honestly, yeah. I loved the Gambino concert, and I still think that's a number, like, that's top 5 for me, 100%, if not number 2. But I find it really hard to choose between him and My Chemical Romance just because it was such a, like, emotional experience for me. But I've never ever been over MCR, yeah. Because even though that was really, really emotional for me because it was who it was and I love them to death, I've just never ever been in the presence of somebody who has that much talent in my life. I cannot explain it to you. It was like a religious experience. And as I said, I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan. I am a Beyonce fan, but I wouldn't call myself a super fan. I wouldn't like say that I know everything in her back catalogue. I have never, ever, ever been in the presence of somebody who has sung like that in my life. And it was just phenomenal. It was phenomenal. She is an absolute, just otherworldly presence. Unbelievable woman. And also, to be fair, with My Chemical Romance, that was the 4th time I've seen them. So I love them to death, and I will see them every single time they come. No exceptions. But I'm probably only going to ever see Beyonce once. And it was fucking unreal. Unreal. I'll 100% go again if she comes, because fuck. I'm actually really interested in this question too. What did you listen to when you were on the Fringe? Like, because I was very much not on the Fringe. So I'd be interested to know. I know Josh was very, very into like more of the indie scene. And as a stone cold emo kid, I refused to listen to indie music until I was in uni and then discovered how good it was. And now I listen to some indie music for fun. It's not my go-to, but I do listen to it for fun. Okay, so we're going to battle Nimona now. This is definitely going to be a second stream. This is not going to be my final Pokemon stream, because we've got the whole, like, after thing to do with this. Sorry. Oh. Wait. But I've got to go in, Sue. I shouldn't have been talking about emo music because I've missed this. I've got to get in. And he won't let me in. So how do I get in if the man doesn't let me in? I'm a little bit drunk. This wine is definitely more percentage than I thought it would be. Okay, maybe there's something else I have to do. Oh, I have to heal my Pokemon first. That's probably it. Okay. Oh my god. I have to tell you, like, 100% of those bands are incredible. Oh my god. Panic at the Disco's first album, right? A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I was obsessed with that album. I wore that fucking CD out. And fun fact about Crystal Castles, right? So you remember, I don't know if you guys watched Skins, talking about Skins, right? Talking about my old band days. Crystal Castles played in an episode of Skins, and the BBC or whoever it is that released Skins, I can't remember, did a I'm gonna pause this actually because this is a really weird little byproduct. They did a competition of bands in the UK where you submitted a song, and if they chose your song, you were in a vote battle. And that band was going to be the band that played in that episode. And my band got royally ripped off because they obviously chose Crystal Castles beforehand, before the vote had even happened. So we got chosen. One of our songs got chosen, so we got put into the public vote. And we actually we stayed up all night to watch it, and at the midnight deadline we actually won it. We won it by quite a lot, and then it got released the next morning, and Crystal Castles were below us by 1, and Crystal Castles got announced as the winner, and we kind of were like, okay, well, it's obvious that Crystal Castles were chosen beforehand, and this voting thing was kind of a sham. But it did get us quite a lot of publicity though. Like, we got a lot of new followers and stuff from it, and like a few people came to gigs and stuff because they heard about us through that and blah 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 blah. But it was a little bit gutting. But looking back on it, they would have had to have gone with Crystal Castles because there's no way that our songs would have fit into the vibe of that entire scene. Like, I totally get it now looking back on it, and Crystal Castles are class. But I remember at the time I was like 15, and when we won, it was like, holy shit, like we've won. And then we fucking didn't. So that was an interesting thing. Whoa, I think I remember this voting thing. Yeah. It was like really highly, like widely publicized, which is why we were like, oh my God, this is like a big deal. Like we won by like a few things. And then, yeah, Crystal Castle's got it anyway. And good for them. I mean, they fucking, as I said, they fit the vibe way better, so I can see why they went. But technically, we went on public votes, so, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? Wait, do I need to buy some more stuff? I think it's been paused for like 30 minutes. Yeah, to those of you who are watching this on YouTube, man, if you're watching this and you're an emo kid and you're excited about the fucking nostalgia, then I really hope you're enjoying it. If you are here and you're looking for me to play the game, I'm so sorry because I've gotten so distracted, but I've had such a great time. This has probably been like my favorite fucking stream ever. I've had such a good time. Thank you so much to Josh and Mustard Muir and Degs TV because I've had a great time. Didn't CC split. I don't actually know anything about that. I have no idea about Crystal Castle's lore. I've heard a couple of Crystal Castle stuff though, and I feel like they're a band that I actually probably need to listen to more because I think they're really cool. Are you gonna fucking let me in? How do I battle Nimona if I can't get in the building? Does anyone want to explain that to me? Oh my fucking god, I definitely am drunk because Nimona is not there. That was just the destination from last time. I've been in and out, but I have nothing to contribute when it comes to the music discussion. Well, that's technically not true, though. Because you like a lot of the same stuff that I like when we've talked about it. You like some great bands. But do you know what, Darren? I've never actually asked you, like, what kind of bands you listened to as a teen. Was it like the same kind of thing? I know Lauren's bands were very similar to the bands that I was listening to. But I can imagine Darren being into hardcore gangster rap. Oh yeah. He exclusively listens to drill music. Darren. Thank you, Steve. I think I'm quite drunk. And when I saw the flag, I was like, this is where I need to go. And yeah, I'm not a driller. No, all the kids that I teach listen to drill, and I can't get on board with it. It's fucking weird. I can appreciate any kind of music. So there are certain songs they play then I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it, but it's not for me. But, whoops. I have a lot of passing interest in musical things, but nothing specific. Never really had any sort of interest in music until uni time. That's absolutely fair. I was very stubborn with my music taste until uni. And exclusively would listen to emo or metal. And then would guilty pleasure listen to, pop music on the side and never tell anybody. Because I will tell people now, I love pop music. I'm a huge Ariana Grande fan. And I went to see Beyonce on Wednesday, but Ariana Grande is my Beyonce, I'll be honest. I know a lot of people hate me for saying that, but I love her. Darren listens to either NWA or the Kingdom Hearts OST. She can sing, to be fair. I love Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is my favorite thing to sing in the car because it's a challenge. I can sing most of her songs, I just can't do the whistle notes. Her whistle notes are fucking insane. I can't do whistle notes, man. I've never been able to do that shit. And I don't know how you do it. My guilty pleasure is listening to the Misfits. A lot of the metal. Did they denounce you for admitting to listening to the Misfits? I didn't know that. I don't know a lot of the Misfits stuff, if I'm honest. But I didn't know they would denounce you for listening to the Misfits. That sounds like a weird thing for denouncing you for. I feel like if I turned up to like a metal bar and was like, hey, I fucking love Ariana Grande, then fair enough. But the Misfits? Really? I do fucking love Ariana Grande though. Wow. What a girl. There's not an album she's released that I haven't fucking loved. I've been to see, I think, 3 bands live, and one was only because the tickets got bought last minute since people couldn't go. Who were the 3 bands you've seen? Who was the best? Tell me everything. Yeah, they're either cringe or poses, depending on you. I hate that shit. I absolutely hate the cringe poses thing. Like, that was such a big thing when I was a kid as well. Was like, oh, you're a poser. Like, posing for what? Like, can people not just like the music that they want to fucking like? Like, I don't get it. I hate that. I hate that you have to be like this total fucking metalhead to. It's like when I had one once where I was at a fucking show and I was wearing a Bring Me the Horizon top, and they were like, name 3 songs, and I was like, I can name like in order 3 albums. Do you want me to fucking do it? He was like, no, I guess not. And I was like, yeah, I didn't fucking think so. But Ghosts are pretty good though. I mean, I don't actually, controversially, I don't know whether I'd call some of this stuff metal, but it's the same thing as like, I don't think I would call some of Bring Me the Horizon stuff metal. Like, the whole picking on bands is, I don't like it. Twin Atlantic, Stereophonics and Tom Jones, and Arctic Monkeys next month. I mean, to be fair, as far as bands go, man, that's not a bad mix. Like, that's cool. I have been to a lot of gigs. A lot of them, like, sometimes I have to be, especially because like when I was a teenager, I used to go to gigs all the fucking time, not including like the bands that I played in or the bands that I played with or anything like that. Just like bands that you would buy tickets and go and see. I went to so fucking many that I remember when you were on MySpace and you had to list them because it was cool to list what bands you saw. And I had a big old fucking list, and my friends used to have to message me and be like, you do remember seeing this band, right? And I was like, oh yeah. First concert was Tenacious D 20 years ago. That is the coolest fucking first concert. My first concert was Steps. I regret nothing because they were fucking great. But my first actual proper rock gig was me, my mum and my friend went when I was 12 to see Evanescence. And they were fucking unreal. They were so good. So I regret nothing. And then my second concert was Avril Lavigne. And it was fucking class. Fallout Boy at Newport Leisure Centre. I remember that gig coming out and I was gutted because I couldn't go. I couldn't go. I was so upset that I couldn't go. So I'm really jealous that you got to go. Did you know that Fallout Boy played in fucking Bridgend Recreation Centre once? And I couldn't fucking go to that either. And they played in the fucking leisure centre in Bridgend. I remember when I was maybe 13, just as I started getting into My Chemical Romance, they played in Newport. I can't remember where in Newport they played, but it was somewhere really small and I really wanted to go, and my mum wouldn't let me go because it was in Newport and I was 12 or 13 and I was fucking gutted, and I'm still gutted to this day, Sean, that I didn't get to go. I don't think it was Le Pub. It might have been Le Pub. It was like the biggest venue in Newport. but I can't remember what it was. And I remember being fucking gutted because it was just after 3 Cheers came out. It was amazing. The Academy is in #sound support. Oh my god. Very cool. Sin in Swansea. I went to, I don't know, did any of you guys go to the Funeral for a Friend reunion show in Sin in Swansea? I went a couple of years ago. It was amazing. They played really, really well. I have to be honest, like if Funeral for a Friend play at any time, I will probably go. But I've missed the last couple of gigs, ironically. But oh my god, I played the Pop Factory in Porth as well. I played with a band called Alkaline, who, funny enough, like I was dating the guy that was the screamer at the time. That's how I met him. But we played once, and I gotta be honest with you, like I actually like really enjoyed it. The crowd was fucking nuts that night. But yeah, the Pop Factory in Porth is crazy. Wait, what? What band were you in? Were you? What was the situation? How did you play in Pop Factory? Have we played together? Did we play in the same gig? Tell me everything. I'm very interested at this point. I just remember the Pop Factory in Porth being like quite an experience because it was just like it's just a weird venue, isn't it? Like it was a weird venue. Was just asked to support. We supported a death metal band, Fourth Autumn. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really cool. I don't think we probably would have played together because I don't think, like genre-wise, we probably would have fit together because we were we were an emo band. But yeah, I get what you mean. Like it's a strange little place. I really enjoyed it though. I remember coming out of there and being like, yeah, I'd 100% like to play the Pop Factory again. We I don't, maybe you knew them. We used to play a lot with a band called Alkali from Merthyr Tydfil. They were like a dual fronted band. There was a girl singer and a guy screamer who was about like, I mean, in reality, he was probably about 5'5", but he looked about 4'11", and I dated him for like 3 months. And my dad used to make fun of him because when he dropped him off to the train station after he came to mine, he said he walked twice as fast. No, sorry. Interesting. Just nuts. Yeah. Right? Willy Wonka's factory on the outside. Yes. That's 100% what I was fucking looking for. I was like, it's just such a fucking weird place in general to play. Like, just such a weird place. But you love a short king. I love any king, Josh. I don't care about the height, babes. Okay. So, I was in a band from around, oh God, we started when I was 14. So probably end of 2004, early 2005. No, mid 2005. Sorry, I would have been too young in 2004. No, I wouldn't have. Yes, I would have. Yeah, end of 2005 maybe. And I think I stopped being in a band when I was around, that particular band ended when I was 16, so around 2007, and then I was in another band then from about 2008 to 2011, yeah. So I think we just missed each other, Degs TV. Hey, Hexia Osu, am I saying that right? Nice to see you, Shamai, Sitoriti, how you doing? You having a good Friday? We are talking about music, Hexia. And we were all talking about how we were really big into emo bands when we were younger. But if you were not into emo bands, don't be intimidated because I just said I have like my big things are emo bands and pop music. Okay, I love metal, I love emo, I love like all that stuff, metalcore. But I'm a big pop fan. I love Ariana Grande. I went to see Beyonce on Wednesday. I had a great time. Yeah, hapus iawn. Hapus iawn, diolch yn fawr. ABBA. Not all of us love ABBA. Is that what you're trying to say? Not all of us love ABBA? I love ABBA. And I think you're very wrong for not loving ABBA. But that's a discussion we'll have another time. What kind of music are you into, Hexia? I unfortunately don't speak Welsh fluently, as you probably heard from Diolch yn fawr. But how's your day been? You know what? My day's been pretty good. I was on a course all day today. I went back to work and found out that it had been an absolute shit show while I was away, so I did feel a little bit bad about that. But it's been pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a pretty damn good day. What about you? How's your day been? Have you had a good Friday? What have you been up to? Have you been at work? Have you been in school? What are you doing? What's happened? What's happening? Oh, guys, in the middle of all that amazing conversation, Victory Road's been completed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the next place and we're going to carry on having these lovely conversations. And because as far as I'm concerned, I'd like to be here till 10. So let's just see where we get to until 10. Okay. But I'm loving these conversations. Like, this has been amazing. It's been a great day. Whereabouts are you from? So I am from Bridgend in South Wales in the UK. Where are you from? Where are you tuning in from? Stealing all the consoles until 10. You are a monster. I'm so sorry. I won't be long. I'm literally just going to get to the next place and then I'll probably call it there. But it's all good. It's all fine. I'm going to finish my glass of wine. We're going to continue to talk. It's going to be bloody lovely. I've really enjoyed talking to everybody today. It's been so, so nice. This is exactly what I needed today. Because I know I said I had a really good day, and I have. But I am on... I don't know how many people know this, but I teach in a behavioural unit. I'm a teacher, an English teacher in a behavioural unit. And at the moment, today I went on a course that was all about trauma, and I've done this a ton of times, but this course is quite intense. So we were talking about some pretty heavy stuff today. And then obviously I found out some stuff had happened in work while I was away with the kids. So I was a little bit frazzled coming on here, which is probably why we had all of these technical difficulties and stuff. And yeah, it's been nice to do this. Oh, nice chatting to you, Nostad, Dex TV. It's been so nice to talk to you. Please come back next time. I would love it. I'm from Merthyr. Oh, cool. Oh, lovely. Now, see, you may have heard of some of the bands that I played with who were from Merthyr. Who knows? Who knows? I got a soft spot in my heart for Merthyr, though. I imagine some days in that job can be super exhausting. Yeah, it's quite an emotionally draining job because you are sometimes kind of the only consistent adult that those kids have. So I kind of sometimes feel like I'm the parent of, like, probably not all 14 kids because we probably don't have that relationship, all of them, but probably about 5 or 6 kids. I'm like the only kind of mum or big sister person they've ever had. So yeah, it can be a little exhausting. It's rewarding though. It's very rewarding. I unfortunately I won't be working there in September because I'm going back to mainstream teaching. But in any case, I love it for the moment. what sort of stuff do you normally stream? So, this is probably a good time to say, if you've not been here before and you're just kind of lurking, is I am part of a podcast called Discount Pod, where we talk about discount games. And we talk about the best discount games for a certain topic. So sometimes we'll do things like, for example, horror. And we'll try and get something that's really good value for money, but really, really playable. And it's me and two other guys, Josh and Darren, who host the podcast. And it's really, really good fun. But we stream 3 times a week. We share the channel. We're on a Monday and Friday. We do like games that are like legacy games. So for example, this is my legacy game, Pokemon Violet. I've streamed quite a few times. Josh does things like Demon Souls and Dark Souls, and Darren is currently doing Kingdom Hearts. I'll be moving on from Pokemon after the next stream because we're obviously at the end of the game. And then on a Wednesday, we'll do games that we've talked about in the podcast. So if you do want to check us out at all, we're at Discount Pod, and Discount has got 2 C's. So it's like Discount Josh in the chat is one of our hosts. And you can find me on Discount Cerys on Instagram if you ever want to see when I'm streaming. But I stream a lot of different stuff. I've streamed like horror games. I've streamed basically whatever I'm asked to stream. And I just have a lovely time. I absolutely love streaming. I hate to say it. I don't recognize this man. I hope people get that reference, otherwise I sound like a freak. But I think streaming is my favorite part. I absolutely love streaming. Need to get a work from home gig with me. Do you know what? I think I would. A part of me feels like I would love to work from home, and a part of me feels like I would really hate it as well, because I know what I'm like and I need focus, and I feel like I wouldn't. Well, I know I wouldn't be able to focus myself, and that's on having adult ADHD symptoms. But I just don't think I'd be able to, like, I'm supposed to be writing a dissertation and I haven't even started it yet, which is fine because I've got plenty of time. But, you know, I probably should start that soon, and I feel like that's how my whole working from home situation would turn out in the end. With just me procrastinating. What do you think about the new Demonologist game? What is the new Demonologist game? I am very interested in that. I absolutely love a horror game, and I didn't want to run into this Pokemon. Is it a horror game? It feels like a horror game. Anything that has Demonologist in the description or the title, I feel like I'm definitely up for. What is that about? It can be distracting working from home. I used to play King of Fighters between calls. See, this is the thing, is that, like, I feel like working from home sounds like such a nice situation, but I just feel like if I don't have... I just feel like I don't have the discipline in myself to be able to work from home and know that I could still do a good job. And I'm a teacher, so... I feel like my skill set as a teacher, unless I'm going to tutor full time, is like, you know, I just feel like it's probably not for me, you know. Oh, a new updated Phasmophobia. Thank you for telling me about that, because I had no idea about that, and I'm really interested about that. That's sick. Have you played it? Did you enjoy it? Like, what did you think? Listen, I know Josh is gonna kill me for this, because I'm on the consoles right now. But we're at the last part of the game. I don't know how long this is going to take us, but hopefully not too long, because it seems like a little side mission. Would you guys be okay if I stayed on and just tried to finish this? I don't feel like I'll be on here any later than like 10:15, but I'm enjoying myself. I mean, to be fair, bless you. Like, Josh, you have so much self-discipline for different areas, though. Like, you have self-discipline for the podcast. You have it for work. You have it for, like, so many different things. And I think the problem that I have is that I want to do everything all at once. And when I'm in work, I don't have that problem because I'm dealing with children. So I have to deal with them, like, one at a time. Unless, obviously, everything is kicking off, in which case I know how to handle that. But if I was at home, I just don't feel like I could. I feel like I need the threat of the children there to sort things out. Bless their hearts. I love them. They're not a threat. But, you know what I mean. Like, they're right there. When I did software testing at home at one point, me and my colleagues used to play Mario Kart online to break up the day. Best job ever with the weirdest manager. That sounds amazing. I just feel like, though, I personally wouldn't be able to stay motivated, I guess. Not played it yet, thinking about getting it, but from watching stuff about it, it looks really well done, although it's in early access. Oh, very cool. I'm really interested in that, Hexia. Really interested in that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, because I had absolutely no idea. Yeah, thanks so much. I'll definitely take a look at that. I'm very cool. Listen, going back to the game, just very briefly, okay? Why is Arvin like this? Why is he like this? Why is he so aggy all the time? Like, you could just be nice. You could just be nice. You don't have to be aggy, you know? Well, now the lights are on. Oh, it's fucking Penny! Eevee backpack. I tell you what horror game I'm really interested in playing, right? And I don't know if anybody's played this, so fill me in if you have. I'm really interested in playing, I think it's the Mortician's Assistant. I've seen like lots of people doing like jump scare stuff with it, and I feel like really, I want to give it a go. What games are your favorite? Okay, so this is either going to completely put you off me, or you're going to be like, yeah, I get it. My favorite game of all time is Resident Evil 7. I absolutely love it so much. But I really like a plethora of games, man. I like any Resident Evil, really. I've really been enjoying Control recently. I've been a big fan of platformers like Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, that sort of thing. I got really into Overwatch for a while, but I haven't played that for a very, very long time. Outlast Trials looks cool. I don't, fair play, okay. So I, to be honest with you, I'll play anything that I'm given, but I'm a big, from what I've played so far, I think survival horror is my favorite kind of genre. I just love anything a bit fucking weird, like new horror game coming out. Yeah, buddy. I'm down for it then. I just like anything that's a little bit spooky. Like, I streamed Man of Medan a little while ago. So like Dead by Daylight kind of stuff. I really like Dead by Daylight. I think I'm not a very big online co-op player, I guess. Like, I love it when I'm in it, but it takes me a while. I'm much more of like a lone wolf player, I think, because I'm always like underconfident in my ability. But I did really like Dead by Daylight, for sure. I like something where I can be like isolated and scared, you know, like where I'm on my own and I'm like, ooh, going through stuff, which I think was why I liked Resident Evil 7 so much, because it genuinely scared the fucking shit out of me. What kind of games are you into, Hexia? What do you play mostly? What kind of things do you gravitate towards? Do you like online games? Do you like solo games? Tell me all about yourself. Oh my god, Daddy Turo is back! Guys, oh my god, guys. Daddy Turo is back. I've been waiting for you, Turo. Oh my god. Okay. When he said that's my dad, it's like really bad timing to be like, oh Ben, let me fuck your dad. My god, he's so good looking. He's not real, obviously, I know this. I currently play a lot of Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, Stardew Valley, and Minecraft and Apex. Lovely. Do you know Stardew Valley is always one of those things that I have really looked at and actually thought I would really enjoy it. I've never played it before. I play a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and people have said, oh, like it's like Animal Crossing Stardew Valley vibes, but I feel like Stardew Valley is probably much more well done. Not that Disney Dreamlight Valley isn't. I've had a great time with it, but I feel like I would enjoy Stardew Valley. I like a chill game like that, for sure. Oh, is he here? Is he here? Is he in the building? I want to be on good terms with your dad, though, so it's fine. Right? I want to be on good terms with Daddy Turo. Is that not it? Love a cost game. What is a cost game? What do you mean by that? I know that probably sounds like a total bimbo statement, but I just don't understand what you mean. Cult of the Lamb is a cute game. I really enjoyed watching you play Cult of the Lamb. I wonder how far we can get in 10 minutes. I know I said I was going to carry on for a little bit, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really need a wee. So I'm just going to see what happens when we jump off this or whatever we're going to do. And then I'll probably call it there. Ready for the worst? What do you mean? Lots of titans and stuff to fight. Okay. Stardew is really interesting. Most people think of it as a simple farming sim, but once you've started playing it, you can see it's so much more. Lots of general life sim, having a family, fighting monsters, talking with townspeople. Now, see, it's interesting you've said that, because a few people have said that to me, that it's not just this one thing, like it's quite multifaceted and people don't expect it. And I think that's kind of what gets me interested in Stardew Valley, because it feels like a mix between almost like a farming sim and The Sims. So I'm definitely interested in checking it out. And I feel like it's something that I kind of missed out on when I started doing things like Disney Dreamlight Valley and Pokemon. Like, I looked a lot into like the kind of cozy gaming side of gaming, and that was always one that came up really frequently that people just loved. So I'd be really interested to have a look at it, because I think it's just an interesting concept for sure. I think it's cool. It sounds cool anyway. But thank you for explaining it to me, because I haven't, people have talked about it with me, but I've never really had somebody explaining it to me in those terms before. Like, you know, that it sounds very cool. You kind of just get a game in which you do whatever you like in, play however you want. Now see, that sounds ideal. It just sounds like the kind of game that is nice when you've had, like, for example, today, now I've had like a relatively day, a good day, a really good day, but also draining. And Pokemon's been really good, but something like that sounds like it would be just nice, just to kind of be able to get into that world and do whatever you want to do. So yeah, no, it sounds cool. It sounds really cool. Right, let's see what's wrong with this monster, and then we'll call it day, because I need to have a little whittle. Nimona? So, as much as we love Turo, he did nearly send us to our death. Okay. And didn't really mind. Yeah, we'll definitely do this next time. It might be a short stream, but we'll definitely do this next time. We're not going to do it today. I wondered if this was going to be like a big task or a little task, and it seems like it's going to be a big task, so I wander off for a little bit. We start talking about games. I'm so sorry, Darren. I'm going to stop here as well, which is just...
Discount Podcast.